Welcome to Dining Table Tales. My name is Cosmas and I'm very excited that you're out there watching this show. We are a place of new beginnings and real lifestyle. And we do this by inspiring you to live your own life in your own ways. We don't give you rules to how you're supposed to live your life, but also help you on how you can shape and reshape your life. We want to give a hot shout out to Mapenzi Studios and i3c for sponsoring this video and making this video happen. And if you're thinking domain, think i3c.co.ug. With that said, please introduce yourselves.
Hello, my name is Joselyne and I'm proud to be here on the dining table.
You're welcome.
Hi, my name is Hilary and very happy to be here.
We have 3 phases of life. Young to teenage life, young adult to adult, then you die. What is your favorite part of life?
My favorite part of life?
Yeah.
The first
segment.
Yeah.
When you're young and being cared for and all that.
Oh yeah. You know, you get to get away with a lot of things, and most times when you're the last born, you know, you enjoy. You know, you enjoy these things.
But the curfew, you know.
Curfew comes into the second segment of life.
Ah, okay, for
part.
you. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, but then growing up from 0 years to 10, yeah, you kind of enjoy everything, you know. They bring you the ice cream.
Oh, I get to understand. Also, Ant Flow comes at 13. So you don't like Ant Flow.
Ant Flow comes quickly. Ant Flow has to first wait to come. So that's why I'm like, I enjoy those first years because you don't have a care, you know?
Yeah.
Everything is
You can
good.
fake to be a boy, you can fake to be anything, and after Ant Flow comes, she tells you you're a girl.
My idea. You should actually put a stamp
Found
here,
you,
girl.
yeah.
Yeah.
The stage of life that really interests me is the young adult stage.
Young adult, yes.
Well, because I've seen so many things happen. I've got to experience so many things. I've got to love on so many people. I've got to understand people from everywhere.
From every angle,
I've got to a chance to equip young people, to talk with young people, to lead people, to get some good money.
Okay. All right, so has any one of you gotten to take the test of the five love languages?
I don't know that.
I don't know also that case.
Okay, there's a test. It has 5 love languages. One of them is physical touch, words of affirmation, gifts, quality time, and oh God, give me this one, acts of service. You understand?
Okay.
So if you look at these five love languages, which one is your least favorite? My top on the list is quality time. Second is acts of service, and then words of affirmation goes right in the middle.
Yeah.
So how about you?
Physical touch. As in, is it being like someone touchy all the time? Or
Yeah, someone that enjoys hugs.
All right.
Being in someone's arms all day, every day.
Okay,
Yeah,
I love
being like a mommy's girl.
I love hugs.
Yeah.
Personally, I love hugs. But then there's this unnecessary touching, you know?
Yeah.
Like, now, for example, if someone wants to apologize,
Yeah.
and you're like, okay, it's cool. And this person still comes, I'm sorry.
Oh my
And you're
God.
like, I get your point.
Pampered, eh?
Yeah.
No, I love to be pampered.
Yeah.
Everyone loves to be pampered. But then I'm saying this like, oh, you're like, oh, Joselyne, I'm sorry. I'm like,
Okay.
it's
Cool.
cool.
We'll see about that.
yeah. And then come back and like, Joselyne, I'm sorry. I'm like,
Can you stop?
what? Don't you get?
Maybe
Yeah.
they have this attitude towards gift that they will be like, if they have a birthday, imagine Joselyne had a birthday
Yeah.
and she was like, Hilary, I don't want you to get me anything. I'll be like, okay, you don't want me to get you anything. Fine. I chill, I do my own stuff. Then later on be like, Kali, my birthday was on and you didn't get me anything.
Yeah, right. You see, that's the one confusing thing.
Yeah.
That
I'm like,
girls
what do women want?
The woman will tell you, surprise me.
Yeah.
And then you're like,
That's a trap.
okay, I'll surprise you. You go home, look at all the list of things you want, and then you go drain your account and buy her a car. And all she wanted was just that favorite Gucci purse. And then you bring the keys, and you're like, surprise! And she's like, let's go see. And then it's like maybe a Premio, a Fugao, and a good car. It's like, this is not what I want to take it back.
Oh
I told
my
you
God.
to surprise me.
my
Okay,
God.
hold
You
up.
see, yeah.
You guys are mixed up with different types of girls. Girls, we are not the same. Now,
Girls.
honestly,
No one said boys are the same.
exactly my point.
Yeah.
You know,
And why do girls usually say that all men are the same?
Well,
You guys carry
we
guys
carry
carry
what?
some at a certain level, at a certain point. Sometimes you're the same. Sometimes, not all the times. I said
We are the
sometimes.
same because we are
Sometimes.
male.
Exactly.
Sometimes.
Yeah, but no, there's a certain thinking that men that cuts across all guys.
Okay, same thing I would do to the girls.
But then it just depends on how you come back to approach that issue. You know, that's what makes you different. If you piss me off and then you just walk away, I'll get hurt because if someone
So you hate
else,
losing to a guy. Continue. Okay. Alpha female.
I'm kind of strong-willed, yeah? But then if Tangel, you hurt me and you just left, you didn't come back to be like, Joselyne, I'm sorry. I'll have that thought in mind. Tangel, he's not a good guy, you know, he hurt me. Then you come back, you do the same thing, and you just walk away. I'll be like, okay.
What is wrong with this?
Like, okay. And then after that, another guy comes in, does the same thing, and walks away, you know?
Yeah.
Then for me, it might have been like, yeah, what the heck?
All boys are the
all
same.
guys are the same, you know?
Yeah.
They're
Who am
all
I
doing
kidding?
the same
But you
thing.
ever go back to the drawing board and look at it as if it's your
problem.
reason. It's your problem.
Yeah, it can be my problem.
Because part of me growing up, I always go back to the drawing board and try to fashion all weapons towards me. And I say, this was all my fault. And then I say, how was it my fault? Discuss.
Discuss.
Yeah. So then I say, it was my fault because I did not pick up the phone call. It was my fault because I ran broke in July. It was my fault,
No.
for not over-fathering her. You understand?
No.
Yeah.
I don't, I'm not that kind of person who's going to sit back and put all the blame on me, you know?
Or you want to
Because-
share the blame.
No, it's not like sharing the blame. Because if I know that it was you that did something wrong,
What if in his sense
why
it's
would
not
I
wrong?
sit down and go like,
Have you had... No, wait.
I think it's a matter of sitting down and everyone evaluates himself
Yeah.
to know who did what and who did what. But at the same time, it takes a man's humility to calm down and to
down.
accept the fact that he's wrong, yet he's not wrong, so that the woman can
Feel
calm.
better. Yeah, feel better.
because honestly, not all guys swallow their pride. There are those
It
that
depends.
do so.
No.
There are those that do so,
Correction.
but then not all
We
that do
only
all.
swallow our pride
When?
if the price counts. You understand? If the reason counts. If the person I am going to say sorry to is not something I want to spend my whole life with, I don't even waste quality time. You understand? So, but
Okay.
boys were fashioned in a sense of pursuit. You're pursuing something. Actually, the boy loves you more when you say no to him than when you say yes to him. I suppose. Not all boys, I'm not speaking for you, but the truth is, every time you're dating with this one woman and she's so beautiful and she says no, you go back home to the drawing board. You get work done. You feel the chills inside. And then that one time you get to her and she says, James, yes, I love you. You're like, what? I was still having another plan of coming
I have
back.
a story for that.
Yeah.
There was one time,
Yeah.
I had a crush on this babe, and sadly, I didn't have the guts to tell her.
Oh boy.
You get?
Yeah.
But again, I would do things that I suppose I thought they were making sense to her. I mean, like
Yeah.
I would give hints. Then later on, she comes to me and she says, "Hey, you know what? I like you."
Oh my god.
And I was like, "Nope,
it's not happening. Not happening.
This is a trap."
I was so fast. How fast?
Exactly. So
Yeah.
what am I saying is that men love something that they can earn. You get? If you just come like why, it is something that is
A prize you get.
like women have to be like a price, a precious silver or a precious treasure
But
that someone
now-
has to work hard for to get.
True.
Yeah.
But
You
then
get-
what if I see you and I'm like, dude, you're wasting time. Oh, for me, I want to.
Yeah.
And then I come up and I'm like, I also swallow that pin. Man, it's not easy swallowing that pin.
This is a reason why so many relationships don't last.
I think Hilary has a point. You have a point, but this is where it all goes wrong, and it also confuses me. So I need help Because around here, not to say that I think it's a culture around Uganda, whereby it's a competition here. A girl likes 3 boys. This guy, because he has a good beard and has a good fashion sense. This guy, because he's funny and has the money. And then this guy, because he's good, well, we're not going to talk about.
Oh, yeah.
You get it? Cool. But then, every time any of these boys try to pursue this girl, she's trying to tell them, if you do not fulfill this far, I'm going to go for James. If you're not going to fulfill this far, I'm going to go for this guy. You get it? And it's like a conflict here in and out. And that has literally caused lots of, first of all, sharing STIs, lots of broken families, lots of broken relationships. What do you think we can do to save that?
I think understand your emotions.
Understanding your emotions.
Yeah, because if I want something from you, that doesn't mean I love you.
Ooh. Point. Girls always do that.
Like, honestly,
hands off.
Because if I love you, I will love you for what you are, not for what you can offer. Honestly. Because if I'm like, Danger, oh my God, you're my sunshine.
There goes lunch. Okay.
It was like, Danger, you're my sunshine. You're my everyday.
You are my
But
tutu.
then I know that Tenjo has money. So okay, I can come to you and I tell you how much I love you, how much I'm falling for you, how much I'm, oh my God. But I know that you have money. I know that if I give you all the sweet words,
you're gonna drop the dice.
no, I'm gonna get it.
Yeah.
Then I come to my dear Hilary, be like, oh, take me out. You might give me money, but you might not have the time to take me out. But
true,
Hilary will take me
true,
out. You know,
true.
so
No, it's
there's-
termed as you may not look presentable.
Slide the dice.
okay, I currently don't know what's going on here.
I agree.
I need another girl on this set.
You're standing up for the girls.
But
Yeah.
girls, we confuse ourselves. You know? Instead of looking for a person who can be there for us, a person who can actually stand in, we always look for this one thing, you know?
And then you piece together the puzzle and then you have a lot.
But then the
Yeah.
problem comes in that the person that would have actually been there for you, you might place him in this puzzle and he will wake up and be
What is this?
like, babe, are you serious?
Yeah.
I'm done with this. And you might be like, go, I don't care.
Mm.
Then the ones remain with huge lions that you can't even handle. So that's the problem that we girls have, if I'm to say. We don't know what we want. So we go for everything. And that's also a problem that some guys have. Exactly.
Hit it. Bring it on.
Because a guy will go like, man, another babe from Nas and has the whatever.
Yeah.
Then they're like, this babe from Gatwe. Man, baby is
Nigeria.
beautiful. You know, she can represent. This babe from Gaba.
You know.
She's something, man. I can't answer back. So you yourself, you also don't know what you know, what you want. You want to touch everywhere. Yeah. So it cuts across.
I think men know what they want.
No, they do not.
Okay.
No one ever knows what they want.
In my perspective,
No, you're saying-
usually young adults will be like, for a guy, will be like, okay, I'm going to vibe that girl for purposes of.
Yeah.
And then there is also another thing of a guy being like, okay, I feel she should be my friend. And then there is also another one that I think she should be someone that I would want to spend the rest of my life with.
What Hilary is saying is all right, but around here in Uganda, we have always defined ourselves as alpha males.
Exactly.
And part of being an alpha male is being a provider, a protector, and a leader. In a woman's life, you want to be all those three. Every guy that comes her way, you want to knock them down. And when she says, honey, I want this, you want to give it to her. And then when she says, do you think we can go, you want to lead that. You understand?
Yeah.
But also Coin has defined people here.
What?
You can find
Coin?
a very handsome man capable of keeping you and doing all the things. But the provision part has a negative charge. He's not able to do it.
Okay.
You understand? And that is why we keep on having one girlfriend. If you want to be serious, your finances can only handle one girl. And as soon as you cross over, good luck.
Let me give you a history.
Yeah.
Not a history lesson. Okay. God created Adam and Eve in a very specific way, that Adam was the leader and then Eve was a what? Was a helper.
The helper, yes.
Or someone who's like a helper is someone who's either exactly strong as the helpee, or the person they are helping.
The helpee.
Even strength.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So this is how the things got entangled. Before, women knew their position in a relationship and men knew their positions. The things were very clear. That when a guy goes out to fetch, to look for food or to work or to go and hunt, the woman was staying home taking care of kids, nursing, doing stuff at home.
You speak with a lot of anger.
There was a lot of
That's a good one.
there was a lot of clarity.
Yeah.
Now, so what changed the whole thing? World War II changed the whole thing.
Okay.
How does World War change the whole thing? Men were taken into war. You get most of the European men were taken into war.
Not the African ones. We were here, my friend.
Well, some of the Africans were taken
Some
also.
of the Africans were taken.
Who died already?
So when
No
when men were taken into war and women remained, there was no one to work the factories. There was no one to till the ground. There was no one to take care of the kids. There was no one to do the man's responsibility at home. So what happened? Factories were starting to run bankrupt, and they were like, okay, let's start hiring women.
Yeah.
And women became very excellent at what they were doing.
Exactly.
You get. So when now the war is done, Hitler has been defeated.
Yes.
You get. Men come back.
Want to take the share again.
Come back home and ask their kids, where is your mom? Our mom is at the factory working.
Yeah.
You get. So there was a lot of imbalance that was created.
But then I have a question for you.
Yes, go on.
If you grow up in a house where dad is not around and you're this muscular kid and all that, you've been protecting the house. When the thieves come around, you back, who is there? Yeah, we know that. When your dad comes back home, do you still do the same or relax and do what you're supposed to do? You know what we call stepping out of your lane? What would you do?
Well, in a house, you will never have two alphas, like you mentioned.
There goes lunch. Continue.
Like you can never have two lions in one day.
Thank you. Continue.
You get. There should be a leader. You get.
Every one of us has a list of things you would want from someone else after you've been broken. Yeah? You get a book and you're like, handsome, money, honest, light skin, none from uncle. Never. And then, you see, you start naming all these. I'm just saying they're too beautiful to be kept in the house. Okay. But anyway, after making that whole list, you save yourself. That means you put your guards up.
Yeah.
You are going to miss out on a real woman if you have those lists. You have to go back and look and say, really white or maybe brown? Why is this even on the list? You take some irrelevant things off of your list, have a few things, then you can move on. In life, if you ask yourself what really matters, then there you can have a purpose of living. But if you have the things, make them your best friend first. Reading from Hilary's book, eh?
How many turn into dogs?
Make your best
I should
friend.
rebrand that
You fight
thing.
on that, and then after that, what do you do next? Take them out. Find out that dirty laundry, yeah. And then you keep doing that, but this person is not a robot. Human beings don't have a user manual. You try the book of Hilary on your girlfriend, you're gonna mess up. You try the book that I wrote on your girlfriend,
works.
you're gonna break up.
Always
But the
works.
good news is, have your guards up and only let go.
But what happens when the list runs out?
You guys
You
have watched so many romantic comedies.
No, I'm not about romantic movies.
No,
Look,
no, we
this is the thing,
disagree.
Hilary.
Okay.
Things tend to work out on their own. You know, if this is what I was trying to say. If you're meant to be, if it's meant to be, it will be. I will become your friend. We can't even become friends without any relationship intentions.
What if it's meant to be for
And
you to be
then-
single? Why are you speaking relationship?
Then I will be single. You know,
There goes.
this is the whole point.
There goes.
Just accept. Look, Hilary,
That's the reason I asked you why you single. Okay.
if
Are you single?
Hilary,
Pardon me, right there. How many of us in this here sitting are single? I'm straight. So 2 singles with 1 in a relationship. I feel sad for you. Continue.
And you're busy talking about relationships.
no, because
And you want to fix
And
your
your
relationship?
relationship failure. Oh, God. Okay, come on. God.
so we are different girls. There are girls that love materialistic, like things,
Yeah,
material
materialistic
stuff.
girls. Yeah.
And there are girls who are like, you know what, I'm fine with whatever you give me.
The one that are settled.
Exactly. You know, we are different. There are those with highs, and there are middle girls, and there are the low girls.
Yeah. Anyways, we have to agree. We don't have the truth towards the user manual to girls and boys, but we all survive as human beings, of course.
Yeah.
If your girlfriend is not okay with you, I don't know what to tell you, but this decision you make on your own. So therefore, we're going to go for a short break, and when we come back, we're going to speak about career. Welcome back from that short break, and we are so glad that you kept all along with us from the beginning to where we are right now. Therefore, we also want to deep dive into career.
Career-wise, I did journalism and mass communication
Yeah.
at YMCA, and I haven't actually gone so far in it. Like, I've just graduated, and I haven't worked with a lot of media houses to start being like, this is like this, and this. No, so
Yeah.
that's the difference with me.
Okay.
Yeah.
I did journalism. One thing that pushed me to do journalism was I used to worked with Gaba Community Church,
Yes.
and I got to raise a passion for news, for communications, for public relations,
The media, yeah.
media, a lot of things.
Yeah.
Then I opted for journalism.
Opted for journalism.
Yes.
Yeah.
Personally, I have a deep passion. I have a heart for young people. And when I see young people mess up their lives like the way I messed up my life when I was growing up, it really hurts me.
Yeah.
Because now I have learned a lot of things. Now I've got to be I was exposed to a lot of things. And when I see someone go and do something very responsible,
Reckless.
very reckless, I feel hurt.
At this point, I just want you to pour out, first of all, with your idea, your sense, and mentor someone, because it's not always about Cosmas or Tenjo or Hilary. It's about someone that is in love with your persona, your character, you're something. So we're gonna start with you, and then Hilary.
Yeah. So are they like our final views?
Yeah, pretty much. Your word, last words, final remark.
All right. What I can tell you is that everything comes with time.
It does.
We can't wake up in the morning and dictate, and you dictate it and like, yes, it has to happen. No, we have to give things time. You can't rush in this, you can't rush in that. Once you accept what it is, then you will accept to give it time. So I personally want to tell you guys that you have to wait. Be it relationship, be it career-wise, those that are going to graduate soon, because once you leave university, it's not like you're going to get a job there and then you'll still have to wait. But all you have to do is that keep on praying. Don't leave God. God should always be like that immediate friend. Like you turn like God this, so that He can guide you to how so that God can guide you to how you can handle these different things in life. We can never give you the right tools, honestly. But once you keep on praying, you talk to Him, tell Him, God this, how can I handle this? How can I start this? How can I finish this? God will talk to you. So yeah, for me, those were my final remarks. I hope they did something. And I've been Joselyne.
Nailed it, Hilary.
Well, everyone that is watching us right now, one thing I would want to leave you with is I would want you
Yeah.
Anyway, let me kakaise wakarangu. If you don't know Jesus, you get. If you don't know Jesus, there is nothing else in this world that matters. If you don't know Him, you get. And what I would want you to do is that you should take care of your life. Your life is very special. Okay? You're a very special person. Every decision that we make, like the way we started earlier on with about relationships, if you mess up your life, if you're a guy and you jump from one guy to, from one babe to another babe, from one babe to another babe, you are a loser and you're a coward. Good. Yeah. You should settle down and think about how many times you're hurting those young people. Yeah. Some people's daughters.
Sure.
You get. So think about life. Try everything to see that you make yourself better and you make the world around you better. And always live a life of prayer. Never ever leave out your God in the works and everything that you do. I'm not preaching, but I'm just telling you, it has worked for me and it will work for you.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming, and I hope you out there has picked a lift today. These people have shared out their lives, and I'm pretty sure you have learned a few things, at least one thing from whatever they've shared. I want to give a whole shout out to Mapenzi Studio and i3c for sponsoring this video and making it happen. And if you're thinking domain, think i3c.co.ug. And with that said, salute.